It's party time!
Viva Pinata, filled with fun.
Filled with fun!
Don't be enjoying them. Viva Pinata, filled with fun.
Filled with fun!
Viva Pinata, don't be enjoying them.
Carl and Damon here from Brrraains A Head-Banging Life, gbhblofficial for short, and it's They Made What into a TV series, episode 21 of Viva Pinata, season 1. High Plains Drafter and Pester's Party. These are the two segments from this. Aired on October 13th, 2007 and April 28th, 2007. So a huge gap between these two segments now put back together. No idea why. We still don't really understand why. But it is what it is. I mean, because they're so standalone, it makes no fucking difference.
No.
But I was puzzled because when I saw that High Plains Drafter was going to be like aired in October, I was like, oh, is it because it's like a Halloween-y episode? No. But that doesn't mean it's not at least a bit more imaginative. I think it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
It is segment number 1, and there's someone new in town as we get a play on a Western, basically. This is a play in a Western in a sort of desert area.
Yep.
Inside an inn, our usual gang of pinatas are hanging out and drinking milkshakes. Franklin goes to the bathroom as the stranger comes in, and after drinking some milk, creates insulting caricatures. It appears this is his way of dealing with Cheek, and he scares off all of other pinatas. And so, like, basically, this is all a play on a Western bandit kind of thing. He looks like one, he's got a mask on, and the whole draw thing is him literally drawing and he does it really fast, and he throws at him like bullets, basically.
Yeah.
I thought that was fun.
Yeah, I can see why kids would enjoy it.
Well, from our perspective, don't make it sound like I'm an idiot because like kids enjoy it.
No,
I
mean,
thought, well, okay, it's a bit different.
Compared to what we've seen,
It's better than fucking Fergie running away from going to a party, isn't it?
Yeah, it's true.
He does reveal that his name is El Sketcho, and he is the fastest caricature artist in the West. Franklin comes out of the toilet and sees the insulting caricatures. Later, El Sketcher goes around making more insulting art of pinatas, which freaks everyone out. So he's basically just dominating the little town.
Yeah.
Fergie and Paulie go to Les to hide from him, but El Sketcher was already there and gets them. Do you like that stuff?
Yeah.
Afterwards, the pinatas are bemoaning his work, and Fergie suggests they get rid of him. However, he's there. He's everywhere, basically, and starts to threateningly sharpen his pencil, causing everyone to scatter. The remaining pinata is Langston, who is the sheriff, I guess?
Yeah, sheriff, yeah.
And he tries to tell El Sketcher to leave, but El Sketcher refuses and draws Langston, upsetting him too. El Sketcher suggests, look, if you want rid of me, let's do a duel. The next day at noon. Find someone that can draw faster than him. Did you know where this was going at this point? You're like, okay, I wonder if it is.
Nope.
Well, because he was completely missing from it and had gone into the bathroom, I was like, it's going to involve Franklin, isn't it? It's got to.
Yeah.
That night, Franklin is approached by the gang, and it turns out they're here to bring him out of caricature retirement to take El Sketcho down. There it is.
Yep.
Franklin does a big speech about his past and how he no longer slings the lead. I laughed at this. The whole Franklin looking into the fire, talking in his Western voice, like a retired lawman almost kind of thing.
It's different for the episode for the show. Yeah.
I think so as well. It turns out he gave up the caricature life after his drawing hurt a kid. So he drew a picture of a caricature of a kid, and the kid was upset by it. So he took up surfing after that. So that's an interesting idea.
Yeah.
I'm down with that.
Yep.
He refuses to help and sends them away before offering him a book on perspective. I did like that. Back in his house, he muses over his decision, but a stroke of lighting alerts him to an insulting caricature in his window, so he's being taunted by El Sketcho.
Yep.
The next day, Pecky is reporting on the upcoming duel as everyone ducks for cover. The rest of the pinata's main cast seem to have decided to all draw against El Sketcho together, which I thought seemed really unfair.
It did, yeah.
But El Sketcho is game, even giving them the first shot. Unfortunately, they're all really bad at it. They're not very good at drawing and don't come up with anything at all. El Sketcher then pulls out his pencil and easily takes them down with his pictures before he turns on the entire townsfolk. Meanwhile, Franklin has taken out a special pencil. As El Sketcho gloats, Franklin arrives and declares that he will stop El Sketcho. And it's El Sketcho versus El Dude, as that's Franklin's sketching name, El Dude. As Franklin gets ready to draw, El Sketcho removes his face mask and what Franklin sees causes him to drop his pencil in shock. El Sketcher was the kid he hurt back when Franklin did his caricature. And it turns out that Franklin over-exaggerated his mole and made El Sketcher feel bad. I was like, damn, that's good.
It's good. It's a little plot twist.
Unfortunately, I think it's about to drop the ball because I think it should have done something here. And he demands that Franklin draw him again. So Franklin does, but makes him look beautiful. And I was like, you fucked it up!
Yeah.
My God, you know what they should have done, right?
I just think it's just a very clever storyline.
I think what they should have done is had him draw the same picture. El Sketcher get mad and Franklin go, but you are beautiful. That mole makes you look beautiful.
Yeah.
It's a part of who you are. Basically, don't worry about some of the things. Like what they said in an earlier episode, everybody's got their things that make them different.
Yeah.
Instead, he changes it and makes them look hunky and all that.
I mean, we have discussed, obviously, a lot for this TV series that they
Send the wrong messages, yeah.
And again, it's not basically like you have to change yourself to...
Basically,
improve.
yeah. Like, I feel like it's the wrong message. I
Yeah.
think he should have drawn him exactly the same again. And when El Sketcher gets mad, Franklin goes, but hey, man. Hey, dude. You're perfect the way you are.
Yeah,
I drew you how you are.
Because if you're a child watching that and you're getting bullied and stuff, then it's sort of saying basically that
I don't...
I've got to change
Yeah,
it.
I know you might think we're overthinking this, but I just think, like, it's all we can really get from this. It's what we try to make the point of this talk through.
Yeah.
At least to us to find something in it. And I feel like they dropped the ball here badly.
Yeah, definitely.
Really disappointing. Because happy El Sketcher leaves and everyone now starts to ask Franklin to draw them. And that's the end of segment number 1. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I thought it was fun.
Yep.
But they just dropped the ball with a message.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely enjoyed it, yeah.
Segment 2, Pester's party. It's party time. Viva Pinata. We begin seeing Professor Pester ordering his ruffian minions to set up a house to look like a normal house, and he plans to get the pinatas here. Once there, he's convinced they'll believe they are at a party and that he and the ruffians are a normal family, allowing them to easily get their candy. Listen, it's not the worst idea he's had.
It's not, but...
The problem is that I swear to God he needs to speak to the ruffians about doing their job properly. Fergie is enjoying the day when he is picked up and put in a crate of candy. He freaks out and tries to get out, but Paulie reveals he's also there, and Langston has finally got hold of them. Did you believe for a second they were going to get sent to a party? Same here. Fergie begs Langston to let them go, but he tells them it's the busy season and everyone must go to a party. Amazingly, it does begin to look like it's over for the pair as they're loaded into the cannonata.
Yep.
Admittedly, them getting into the cannon, I was like...
I was waiting for something to happen good.
Yeah, you were right to,
yeah.
absolutely. I just wasn't paying enough attention, apparently. Because just as they're about to be launched, we see Pester hacking into the Pinata Central and changes the launch coordinates. This means Fergie and Paulie will land in this fake party on the island. And I was like, oh, man. I had such hope they were going to be sent to an actual party.
Yep.
They arrive at Pester's, who is now dressed as a mother, with... Because of they do it sometimes side angles, fake boobs as well. Mm-hmm. Like, that's a weird touch, right?
It's a weird touch, yeah.
The ruffians are dressed as kids. Fergie and Paulie try to escape, but Pester blocks the path. The Pinata start to ask questions, forcing Pester basically to go deeper with his lie. Mm-hmm. I do wonder, do they normally talk this much at kids' parties?
I quite enjoyed this bit, especially this singing. So.
Yeah, this includes them having to sing songs, much to the ruffians' enjoyment. They, of course, end up hurting Pester, but yes, this hold his anger in. So it's lots of hijinks with the ruffians enjoying the attention and the party antics and being treated like kids, and Pester having to play along, basically, not to let the Pinatas know that it's the truth. He wants to get on with the Pinata smashing, but the ruffians keep demanding more games. First, pin the tail on a Hostachio, then musical chairs. The latter descends into chaos, and once again, Pester declares it's time to get on with the Pinata smashing. However, the ruffians continue to cause trouble, and Paulie and Fergie see their chance to escape. The route is blocked by the ruffians, and the pair are finally strung up. As they say their goodbyes, Pester's computer starts to beep, and he realises he didn't shut it off. More Pinatas are incoming. More arrive and get mean about the quality of the pie. I thought that was unnecessary.
Yeah.
During this, Fergie gets untied and gets to the computer, revealing the party's fake, and they're still on the island. Realising who is to blame, they activate the machine and make him look like a pinata to transform Pester into a pinata.
Yep.
Before his ruffians hit him with bats, he lands at Pinata Central and is then sent to a party. So it's all a big And the last scene is him strung up, about to be murdered by a bunch of kids.
Yep.
Because he's not a pinata, right?
No, exactly.
So they're going to smash him to bits and they're going to get covered in blood and pester
brains.
guts. Basically. So a really dark ending.
Indeed,
It's a better segment than the usual party stuff.
yeah.
But it didn't really grab my imagination the way segment 1 did, you know?
It had some funny moments like the singing and all that, you know.
Yeah.
But, and obviously Pester's got to realise that he's working with the wrong people.
Yeah.
They're useless. But yeah, the first one was better. Second one was okay.
It's just nice to have non-rubbish, basically.
Yeah.
And I think both segments stand up on their own as individual things. I think you can enjoy both different ways.
Yeah, it's been a while.
High Plains Draft, the Pester's Party. That's our thoughts on episode 21 of Viva Pinata Season 1. You got any thoughts? You know what to do? Let us know in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. If you'd like to see more content like this, please consider hitting the subscribe button. It is gratefully appreciated. You can find us over at gbhbl.com, our full website where reviews, news and so much more goes up daily. We're also on all social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Threads, at gbhbl. Just search for gbhbl and you will find us out there. We also have merchandise on sale. You can access the shop via the website.